This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harris. Welcome to Easy Entertaining.
You know, once we decorate the house, it's always fun to have friends and family in. And so today I'm going to be showing you some easy holiday appetizers. I'm going to start by showing you my mulled apple cider, then my hot artichoke dip, which is just fantastic, and then a real easy bay shrimp appetizer. Now, the first thing we're going to start making is the hot artichoke dip, because that can be made early in the day. And we need an 8-ounce block of cream cheese. I'm using a light cream cheese. And then I want to add to that a half a cup of sour cream. Again, I'm using a light sour cream. A half a cup of mayonnaise. Again, a light mayonnaise, because I'm trying to keep these appetizers as healthy as possible. Then I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, a cup of Parmesan cheese, and you can use grated or shaved, it doesn't matter. And then with the back of my wooden spoon, I'm just going to sort of mash all of those ingredients together. And then I'm going to get a can of artichoke hearts. And these are basically the heart of the artichoke that have been cooked. They are in water, so you will need to drain them. You don't want to use the kind that's in oil. And basically, I'm just going to take each of these chokes and I'm just going to do a rough chop on all of them. Then I'm going to go ahead and put all those chopped up artichokes into our mixing bowl. And then I'm going to get some fresh dill and go ahead and chop that up real fine and measure out about a half a tablespoon of that and go ahead and put that into the bowl as well. And then we just go ahead and mix those ingredients up real well. Then get out a little baking dish. This is actually a pie dish, and you're just going to spoon that artichoke mixture right into it. You don't need to butter it or spray it or anything. It will bake just perfectly in this. And then you do want to take a moment and spread that all out to the edges so that it will brown nicely. And then if you're not going to bake it right away, you can go ahead and put some plastic on it and pop it in the refrigerator. Now at this point, I like to get the bread that I'm serving with this dip ready as well. So I just get some baguette and I cut it into, moderately thin slices. And then I just go ahead and put them into a large bag and seal that so that the bread is ready whenever I'm ready to serve that hot dip. Now let's get started making our mulled apple cider. Now I make my apple cider in a wok, an electric wok, but if you'd like to use a pan on the stove or a crock pot, anything like that you can keep it warm during the party works great. Now, sometime earlier in the day, I like to go ahead and get the spices ready that I'm going to be mulling my apple cider in. So I get just a small apple and I get some whole cloves and I make what used to be called a pomander. And basically you just go through and you poke those whole cloves into your apple. This is really fun for kids to do. My son has loved doing this for years. You just poke the cloves all over the outside of the apple. Then the other thing we're going to add for great flavoring is get an orange and your vegetable peeler, and we're going to take off 4 nice big slices of orange zest. Now, about an hour before your guests arrive, you're going to want to take your apple pomander, 3 cinnamon sticks, and your 4 pieces of orange peel and put them into your wok or your container, and then go ahead and pour your apple juice in. This needs to steep for about an hour on a nice low heat to get all of those flavors and those spices incorporated into that apple juice. Now, once you get your mulled cider going, take your artichoke dip out of the refrigerator and let it come to room temperature for about a half an hour. And then a half an hour before you're ready to serve it, go ahead and pop it into a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Now, while our apple cider is mulling and our artichoke dip is warming, let's get our Bay Shrimp Appetizer ready. And for this, I take another block of light cream cheese and I put it on a plate. And then I get this homemade chili sauce. It's not hot. It's kind of sweet. It's almost like a tomato chutney almost. And I go ahead and I spoon some of that on top of the cream cheese. Then I've gotten a half a pound of these little baby bay shrimp, and I go ahead and scatter those on the top. Now this appetizer is served on top of some butter crackers, so I just get a few of those and put them on a dish to the side. And then make sure you have a couple of spreading knives, because what people are going to do is get a little cream cheese, a little of the chili sauce, and a little shrimp and put that on a cracker. So when the hot artichoke dip comes out, this is what your beautiful little holiday appetizer spread will look like. You have that wonderful mulled apple cider. The orange and the spices of the cloves and the cinnamon just smell fantastic and taste even better. And then you have this hot artichoke dip where people just take a piece of bread and dip it into that wonderful hot dip. And then our wonderful little Bay Shrimp Appetizer. This is a great way to serve shrimp in a very casual and fun way. Now, before I let you go, big news. I've been nominated for a Tasty Award honoring the best in food and fashion programming. And I've been nominated for Best Home Chef in a series for my Farmers Market Gourmet show. Now, there is a viewer's choice portion to this award, so if you'd like to vote, just go to the Easy Entertaining show notes at our website, and I have an icon there for the Tasty Awards. Click on that and it'll take you to the voting page, and voting ends January 5th. You know, this holiday appetizer party is really easy to put together, and it's a really fun and casual way to spend some quality time with your friends and family during the holidays.
For more information on this episode, go to our website and visit the Easy Entertaining show notes. Also, if you have any questions or ideas for us, send us an email. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.